Howdy folks, Chris McBurker here. So, majority of this video is going to be me dinkering around with color, working on the back end of this. Okay. I'm going to point out some building points and some issues where I came across for myself. I think it's more about my planning issues, but we'll work it through all out in this video. I'm gonna try to keep it to 25 minutes this time. We'll get a good one here. So let's keep going and going. But all right. So we'll start with updates. I've added 110 bricks into the build. Click these, all of these. But making these, okay, we're going to transition out from the rainbow to something like this. This is where we're going to be talking. The colors aren't really justified with the camera quality and my lighting, but it's not really achieving the goals of what I want. I like to keep within a certain color palette, and I realized that this was off-putting. Alright. But at the same time, there is this, which is the same color, the stool, and the hockey table. And I'm thinking these two items are really nothing more than furniture inside the building. So it shouldn't have the building as the outside color. But a lot of my brick was planned with this. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to end up doing, and that's what I'm saying. I'm dinking around, but I really do need to incorporate this into my build. There's a lot of brick here, and it's just kind of like I didn't plan on so much window. Is where the issue is. Like I brought the windows up to here in my last video, and you can see I added in this door. Like, we're going to do emergency exit doors. So why don't we go ahead and get into bricking, and maybe it'll just start working its way out. Alright, now remember I said we had to come back to this corner here. So to brick it right, I really wish I could get these neon yellow, but I'm almost tapped out on funds on this build already. Like, it's going to be difficult to change this out, but if there's a day where I can come back and change it out, I'll do so. But we basically went a 4, 1x4 flat, and then a 1x3 flat, and a 1x6 flat. Alright? We're going to do the same thing over here. I got to fix this up just a little. That way I don't got to worry about it later. I'm one of those unified kind of guys. And I tried to plan ahead for us, but this is where the art comes in. Now, the original build didn't have a back wall, and I want this to look more like a skyscraper building than a playset. So I'm putting in the back wall, but it is making me realize that maybe I should have the back wall, a section of it to where it can pull out, so you could still have like a referee setting up pins in the back. If I'm going to do that, I want to raise these up one more just to give you a little bit more hand space. So, in fact, that's something we can probably just do right now. They'll never know. They'll never know. We're just going to add one more space up. And I'll probably end up forgetting. I'll never know. There. So we're gonna... Oh yeah, so those gray pieces I just add on, that's +6. And then, let's see here. I haven't added any other brick. So we're just at +6 right there. We'll just set the clock. Now, there we go, that's what that was here. Oh, a 1x1 purple, huh? We decided we're going to take those out. I'll come back to that in a second. Why does that keep happening to me? I don't know, folks. Life just... That's just how the cookie crumbles. I don't know why. Alright. We're going to add some more of these in. These are outsourced, so I got to count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10. Well, it don't matter if we're working on odd numbers, does it? 11. Because I know I'm going to use them all. Watch. 11. Watch these parts just disappear. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna... Remember I was talking about that elevator? So we're gonna have to tuck it in a corner. But that's alright. So that's when we're gonna do that. Alright, so let's see where that works out now. That's where I want my emergency exit at. Alright, I'm going to set that there. And the rest of those 11 bricks will disappear. I practically just did. If I move this up another one, I can change this. Alright, I'm gonna have to re-brick that. I gotta make that make sense too. Nope. I hope you all can see this in the camera. I check my videos to see how it's coming out. What I did wrong. Alright. So we're going to call that good. This is going to come out. My other door is in the box still, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use the front door for the back door. This is where my focus is at the moment. One off. There we go. Now, there's something that's catching my attention that I'm noticing that's in your view right now. Is that coral. Now, I did get some coral parts to try to blend in more into it. Like, I do like coral on its own. It's a new color. I'm excited about it. I guess you can say I was the same way about this color here when it came out, but I'm just sick of it. But this coral just, it does stand out to me. And it would look great in an underwater build. I don't want to give up on it yet, but I'm not a pink kind of person. I don't like the color pink. You're gonna notice like all the pink being already stripped out of this. That was the first thing I did on my first video. In fact, all the colors to make correct pins, that is in, so we'll do that in another video. I really want to get these walls done just so I can start planning on putting in the second level. And if I do this back wall right, like I just gave myself another window. So if I do this back wall right, then that means I can keep the third level and possibly think about a fourth. I have to use the brick that's here though. And it may not be color right. So this is more about just having a huge structure, using some color. You know, it's supposed to look like a disco ball. Disco ball has all kinds of color in it. Like, so I'm pretty firm I'm going to be adding this in. These colors in. It's the same color. That's fine. We're set on the neon. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't got a choice of the variety of brick. And this color is really looking good with the neon and the turquoise. So this should get incorporated more into the build. And I think that's what I'm going to try to do. Because I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do here. It's got to make sense. So I'm just dinkering around, having fun. Let's see here. I don't want to sit here and be like all silent towards y'all. So we got 3 windows here. What if I'm sorry you can't see this, folks. So I'm debating on changing it into a 4. I think this is a possibility. Hold on. Let's do a little bricking here. All right. Just give me a moment. What if all right, so what if we change? I'm trying to come up with a color pattern with the bricks that I have. All right, I'm trying to use what it is I have, and it don't quite make it easy on me. This is where we would have, and I'm not really trying to do stained glass, but have fun, I guess you can say. You know, that would have been an interesting design. It's a shame I couldn't make the top of this look like a nose rocket and they look like rockets being shot up. But it is what it is. No, I don't like that. I don't know, folks. When you try to push something, it doesn't go the way you want it, you know? So we're gonna drop it right at this. Like, let's see how that looks. So far I only added 2 bricks. I'm going to add 2 more. I'm going to add 2 more. I'm going to keep doing this for a moment. See what happens. I don't think I've given this enough time to see if I can like this color. Like I said, I didn't like how it's only on a couple pieces of furniture. So, all right, so we'll count the bricks once we're done, because I know the only thing I'm adding are these blue bricks. It shouldn't be too hard to count all that. And I guess we're going to do the same design again. Alright, so green, and we'll be adding these. So let's count out 10. I'm going to start with that. Actually, we'll add 20. Here's 10. No, we'll just do 10, because I got some other ones on here too. Alright, so let me go ahead and do another one of these. And I'm trying to reuse as much brick as possible. Like I'm trying to think of something to use that pink for. Now the pink for the roof, that's probably going to end up being a restaurant, like what do they call it? A barbecue joint, because that's what it makes me think of when I see white and that color pink. That's the only time I find that color pink appropriate for me, is a barbecue joint. Truth to see how it all panned out. I didn't really do the math, I just kind of went for it. I hope it works out. Well, it won't be too hard to adjust them around. So, alright. Surprisingly, this is working out. You know what? I'm not hating it as much anymore. When there's more of it, of this blue, it is changing the color scheme. And that pink doesn't stand out too much. I understand you can't see it on your end, but I'm getting a real good close up on my view. So alright. And mathematically it did not work out the way I want. I'm off by 1 for some reason. I guess it's just going to have to change. That's alright. I still gotta find that 1 by 1 brick. Best to make the mistakes. All right. We got that part done. Let's finish this corner up. And I'm going to need another 1x1. Alright, folks, give me once. Well, you know what? We're going to go ahead and wrap this up at the moment. I'm going to go hunt that 1x1 later on. But we'll go ahead and give you an overview on this. So that way you can get a good idea of what it is I'm doing. This just got moved over one. And I do have a backup plan. Did I do that right? Maybe. Oh, I got this on top.